Welcome back everyone, I'm Kipley's Games, this is the Planet Crafter. Welcome back to Planet Humble, where things is going crazy. The insects is going absolutely nutso, because we just built these 3 butterfly farms and put very huge modifier butterflies in them, so that's why the insects is going crazy. We've just built another Tech 5 heater and another Tech 5 drill. I'm not going to build any more machines. If we want more, we'll do rockets just to multiply all the existing machines by another 10. What are we doing today? Well, on our previous episode, we went all the way down here, and look, all the mist is gone. This is the edge of the map. This is a gigantic ocean. This is like a shallow ocean. And there's this enormous green spaceship, which has a locker outside, which is demanding 4 energy cells. We found one in a box just here. So we need 3 more energy cells. I have made a box and instructed the drones to bring energy cells here. So we'll see if they bring any, but if not, we can always just make them ourselves. We might also get up in here, which is now a gigantic forest. We haven't been up here for a very long time. There is a procedural wreck here, but I'm not sure if I'll bother doing it. We don't need anything that's in a procedural wreck, that's for damn sure. We've been up here. All this is new. New things are appearing on the map all the time because, yeah, we're just kind of skipping our way through the game. Like, even all the snow up here is melted. I believe there's a passageway to get up here now instead of having to fly up the cliff. And I think there's even a vine that lets you get up here now. So everything's going great. So let's see if any energy cells have come in. 1. Okay. That's fine. I can build another 2. Even though they do need pulsar quartz, which was why I was loath to build them myself. Right, that's enough. Stop making them. Because this is a rare resource. You can get it from this, but you need the cosmic quartz to make other things. I'm sure we can actually craft the pulsar quartz ourselves these days. Somewhere? Yeah, on this. With osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, methane. So that's all things which we have infinite supply of. So we can make, essentially, infinite power cores. Because pulsar quartz, osmium and obsidian are all mineable things for us now. Which is great. We have a breathable atmosphere. So that's why I have no oxygen bottles with me. Because we don't need oxygen anymore. We're on the way to the fish. We have fish, amphibians, mammals, and complete terraformation to do. And we've kind of skipped ahead of that. We did fish a very long time ago. As you can see, lots of fish. We've got lots of insects outside, and we have 10 mammals. Look at me making mammals. They're all out here. They're all different shapes and sizes. They're all growing up. Where's species 4? You're supposed to be a big boy, because we put size 4. This is him apparently at 39% growth. So I don't think he's going to get very much bigger. But he is cute. I made him myself. So now we've actually got all the stuff we need. Let's get back to this gigantic spaceship. Poor little desert, you never stood a chance. This is what was the desert biome. This is the little pathetic remainder of it. The rest of it fell into that sinkhole. I mean, there's water everywhere, so we can just drink from our filter. Food is like the only limiting factor. Everything is looking lush and green and gorgeous. This is the river that was caused. That was a gigantic snow-covered mountain when we first came here. We melted it and it formed this river which undercut everything. We might have a look inside Ice Mountain at some point. I just want to check this thing's actually making osmium. Yes, it is. Jolly good. We weren't sure if we were... Where did you come from? You must have been buried under some ice or something. Give me that. And give me all that. Yeah, lots of things are being revealed as the ice is melted. I mean, there's another one there. I believe we've got a base, or a couple of bases in here. This is not the uranium cave. The uranium cave was the one over. This was Ice Mountain. It's now a steamy jungle. Aha! And this has indeed melted. I thought it might. Because it was giving us the ability to drink from the ice, which gave me a clue that it was going to melt at some point. So this is what was Ice Mountain. Now it's a beautiful, lush cavern. Right, let's just get rid of all this loot. And that water. And the drones might come and pick this stuff up. Might not. Beautiful. Ah yes, there was this ice wall here which was closed off. But I think I know where that goes. This was all iced over. Yeah, this goes to the smuggler's ship. And it also goes to this vine. These vines you can climb. So let's see what's up here. Boop. Another cosmic quartz, which hasn't spawned yet. They will. We've been seeing these cosmic quartzes hidden all over the map. I'm assuming it's something to do with the victory conditions. If you remember from the first playthrough, at the end of the game you get multiple choices for the ending depending on which items you've found. Speaking of items we found, there's a green box. That's another collectible toy for me, thank you very much. I believe you've got a little base here. Yeah, here it is. And you've been uncovered by the melt water as well. Oh crap. We didn't have a storage locker here, now we do. Supply everything, thank you. Just take all this away. Apart from the toy, which I'll keep. The drones are coming to pick the stuff up. Hey, look, there's a goddamn energy core. I could have done with that. Not that it's a problem, because as we know, we can make pulsar quartz now. Again, we'll just drop all this loot in here and be on our merry way. Apart from the iron. I'll keep the iron. In fact, we can find one more iron somewhere. Up here, maybe? Hello? There we go. Right, we'll make another storage box. We'll get rid of all the loot. You supply everything. Just get rid of all that garbage. There we go. I do believe, yeah, there's a vine here. Which goes... here? Ah, okay. This is the top of the cavern, which I said I wasn't sure how to get up to. Where are we? Under here. Okay. Now, the tunnels. The ice tunnels of doom that you get lost in at the start and then die. Oh, okay. This one comes out at this lake. That's not the lake I thought it was. Ooh. This is the lake I thought that was. Okay, this is really close to the starter area. That's kind of where we're going. Yeah, the map just changes like crazy. Energy multiplier fuse. What the balls? It's another one of those. I'll take the iron because that will make storage for where we're going. Was there any food? Yes, we'll take the food. Mind you, we're probably going to find food. One thing we didn't do was read our emails, so we'll have a look around here for some iron and silicon and magnesium. There's some magnesium. Because we were told that we had to find and collect 15 drone logs, and they would be in touch when we did, and we've got like 17 or 18 of them now. I think maybe we got an email because we'd actually found the ship. We'll do another iron just for luck. There we go. did that simply because I could not be bothered to fly home and read my emails there, so we'll just do them here. Give me the email screen. Right, what do you want? We kindly remind you that you should not, under any circumstances, use Sentinel Corp technology to communicate with outside humans, ships, or corporations. Okay, just Sentinel Corp warning us that we're watching. Because we got emailed from their rival corporation. Here's how we get down now. We just climb this. And this one. And this one. You can of course just jump in rocket pack. Frogs. No. Damn. Haven't quite got frogs. Frogs is like the last little bit of biomass we don't actually have yet. Can you craft frog eggs? I think you need generic frog eggs to craft any other kinds of frog. That must be the only reason I haven't actually made frogs yet. We just went insects, fish, mammals. Just completely bypassed the amphibians. Okay, let's get into this ship. Heyo! Nice. Ooh. I don't think we need the circuit boards. I think we're fine for circuit boards. We have been finding them everywhere. Oh my god, there's so many loot boxes here. Wow. Oh, this guy's just full of stuff. These guys will all be circuit board as well. Yes, they are. That's the same big guy. Okay, so this is obviously another ship that was delivering drones. Not quite sure what happened to this one. Okay, we can get into the rest of it. Wow. Super sweet. Let's build a locker. Supply everything. And just dunk it all in. And the drones are underway to pick it all up. God. Keep the food. Keep the iron, because that will make more storage lockers. In fact, we'll just make another storage locker now. Even though the swarm is coming to pick all this stuff up. There they go, there's the swarm. We have built 50 drones. Because we've found so much loot everywhere. We've only actually got 4 drills. One is here making osmium, one is here making iron, and 2 are here making black cubes. Everything else is all just farmed here locally, so the drones only have to like pick up the gas from here and put it in the storage or in the bin. So all the other stuff that the drones are flying around doing is gathering loot from all these boxes. Is there any more food in here? Don't think so, and nothing in that one. Right, let's explore some more. That's a lot of robots. I'm still going to complain about the lack of granular audio control. You can basically turn sound effects up or turn sound effects down, and that's all you get. And unfortunately, the rain and the asteroids are extremely loud. Oh, okay, is this like a procedural wreck, is it? I think this is a procedural wreck. It is. We don't care about that. This has nothing for us. We don't need anything from a procedural wreck, so goodbye. Okay. Procedural wrecks you kind of farm in the original game to earn Terra tokens to get to the pirate ending, but we don't care about that. We're not doing that at the minute, so we don't care. We don't need any of it. But we have opened the big spaceship. Right, what are we doing now? I think we should go home and build some rockets and get some rockets in the air and get the heat and pressure up to like 3 or 4 million, the same as oxygen is. No, we've got another drill. We've got a drill here that's doing sulfur. Forgot about that. Maybe we should do a drill for zeolite. Oh, look, there's more black cubes there. And a drill for zeolite and a drill for obsidian. I can't think what we'd use them for at this stage in the game, but it's an option. Okay, so then the ship is a little bit disappointing, to be honest. It was cool opening it up. I was trying to follow my drones and forgot that they can phase through the ground and I can't. That's infuriating. But yeah, this is really nice now that all the dust is settled, isn't it? Lovely. Nice little beach resort. So now we're really in the late game grind, just trying to get the terraformation index up high enough to give you the victory. Why am I going through the cave? I don't need to go through the cave. You can just do that, you idiot. And we're back home, safe and sound, full of loot. I believe this is where I'm storing all my these and power core. Yeah, get rid of this empty fuse, put the power fuse in there. This can go here. Eat and drink. So yeah, biomass is at 1.6 million. And insects is climbing rapidly. Oxygen's at 4 million. Heat and pressure are less than 500,000. So we're going to have to build lots of heat and thingy rockets. How many rocket engines have we got? What are Tech 2 rocket engines broken down into? I'm just going to break one down just to see. Apparently lots of stuff. 2 Tech 1 rocket engines, what the hell is phosphorus? Phosphorus, selenium, solar quartz and circuit board. Now selenium comes from Selenia, which is one of the moons, so we're not really supposed to have Tech 2 rockets being able to be constructed on this planet. And phosphorus, I believe, comes from the Aqualis DLC. Interesting. I'm glad we found that out. That's good. That solar quartz needs to go up here, like so. Okay, interesting times. So let's have a look outside and see if we can actually make any Tech 2 rockets. No, because we have not unlocked them yet, so we'll just have to do pressure and heat rockets, old school. That's not an issue. Right, we did have an issue with these being backed up, and they're still backed up, so I'm just going to take all this bloody dolomite and chuck it in the bin myself. This is set to demand it, as you see. They are bringing it, just not anywhere near quickly enough. And that's put the drones into a frenzy of doing something. Right, there we go. That's all that crap got rid of. Right. Rockets is 6. We'll do 3 of each. 6 twos is 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to need some cobalt. And some silicon. Right, let's blast off some rockets. Missed the stairs. What an idiot. This is going to cause another extremely noisy asteroid. And so is this. And so will the next one, and the one after that, and so on. But I just need to multiply the drills and heaters we have down there, because I can't be bothered to make any more. They take up too much space. Bye bye rocket, off you go. Right, that's the 6 rockets done. Let's see what that has done to our numbers. 1.3 million and 1 million, so we've effectively doubled them. We've only got 5 of each, so we should really concentrate on making rocket motors, I think. Could do with getting insects up a little bit more. Okay, let's go upstairs and see what butterfly larvae we have. Oh, we've got tons of butterfly larvae now. So we really should just make at least another 2 butterfly farms. And probably more beehives as well. Let's concentrate on the 2 butterfly farms first. For which we're going to need fabric. Times 4. There we go, and we're going to need lots of bioplastic nuggets. How many beehives do we want to do? Ideally 4. So we're going to need 6 bioplastic nuggets in total. That's okay, they're easy to make. 4 of them, 2 of them, 2 of these is 2 zeolite. 4 of these is 4 more tree bark, 4 bee larvae, 6 Tech 2 fertilizer, and some butterflies to put in the 2 we're going to make. There's a 300, 250, okay, 250, 250, 250, it's 2 of these, 4 more beehives. Sweet. Gonna move all these over here as well. Let's do butterfly farm. Oh, come on, let me place it there, you turd. That's annoying. There we go. Butterflies. Butterflies. And we'll do the bees kind of down here. There we go. And we'll put them all on supply everything. Right, lots more insects. I'm also going to move this habitat. I'm going to move it over here. Ecosystem, not habitat, ecosystem. There we go, that's better. Yeah, insects still only 73.8 million. I believe there's an insect rocket we can do as well. Maybe we should go and have a look at that. Insect spreader rocket. Yeah, because we've just made 3 beehives, so we're going to get shitloads of bee larvae. This is a good idea. I like that quite a lot. Seed spreader is oxygen. Plant rockets, plant. Do we need more plants and more oxygen? Plants, probably yes. It's only at 250,000. Okay, so we'll do plant rockets as well. So ideally, another 5 of each. So we'll get 2 rockets back from each of those. Once we put them through here, if I can. Yeah, there's going to be stuff spilling out all over the place, but I don't care. Give me all the rockets. Apparently I'm about to thirst myself to death. Just give me that. I love that machine, it's so stupid and quirky. Right, solar quartz all goes in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with the phosphorus and selenium, but they can definitely just live in there. I don't need any of the circuit boards, so they can go in one of the bins. Yep. Okay, what we do need is 5 osmium rods. Easy. 5 Tech 2 mutagen, is that? Yep. And 15 bee larvae, which will be coming very quickly. Well, there's 15 right there, so we'll just do that. Right, that's 5 insect spreader rockets. Goodbye, bees. Bees in space. Go, bees, go. Go quicker, I need to launch next rocket, thank you. Each rocket we put up is multiplying the insects by 1500%, which is 15 times multiplier. That's 5 of them at 15 each. That's a lot. So we don't need that to be there anymore. What we now need is 10 super alloy. That's 10. 5 tree bark. More lerma seeds. Is that Tech 1 fertilizer? Of course it's Tech 1. Why would it be Tech 2? Right, more stuff to put through the breakdown reverse engineering machine. Give me all of this absolute nonsense. Gimme, 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 gimme. Right, is that everything? Hey, what we do not need is that, or that, or that, or these. Why are the drones suddenly doing the good stuff? Right, we need to make this make iridium rods, because that was the one we were kind of running out of the most. And that will use up all this, and then that will get replenished from wherever the drones are getting the iridium from. Still don't know what the issue was with the dolomite all backing up. I've got that to supply everything. I've got this to demand, so they should be taking the dolomite from that and sticking it in here. And I've also got the bin up here set to demand dolomite. So all the stuff that's accumulating in here should be getting stuck in the bin, but for some reason it's not. But it's no big issue, we're keeping on top of it. It's not as if we're running out of resources because we're backed up. Hey, when is this? Plant rockets. Go on, go away, go in space. Good, terraformation index is now visibly moving again. This is exactly why we're doing this. Rockets are by far and away the best way of improving things. As long as you've got the rocket engines to do it, of course. But rocket engines are cheap. That's more like it. 800,000 plants. 5 million insects. Wow, and 2 million animals. Good, now we're moving towards a fish stage. That's more like it. That's up 1 million. Biomass is 9 million. Heat and pressure still need to be a lot higher. A lot higher. Let's go and make more rockets, I guess. I mean, I did say that's probably what we were going to end up doing this episode, and it has turned out to be the case. Okay, stuff's just flying out all over the place. I believe there is, on one of the planets, a way to automate this. There's like an automated breakdown machine, but I can't find it in my list. There's the recycling machine. No idea where that is. It probably unlocks somewhere at some time for some reason. I don't know. There's the selenium and phosphorus. There's the solar quartz. There's more circuit boards, which we definitely don't need any more of. I should have pinned the recipes because I forgot what they need. You and you. That much super alloy, I believe. That much cobalt, I believe. And as much silicon as we can carry, and we'll come back and get the rest soon. I'm not liking how poor the silicon's looking. Yep, good old rocket spam. If you need more terraforming, just spam your rockets. Is there a place that mines silicon? Apparently yes, if we make a drill right here, we'll get infinite silicon. If we're going to do rocket spam, that's probably a very good idea. Go on, go up in the air, go away. And I believe there's somewhere we can get infinite cobalt as well. Oh, the big island in the ocean. Oh, we haven't been to that big island yet. Oh, crap. Okay, let me just make some rockets. I need one more cobalt, because I cannot count, apparently. Cobalt. I just need one more silicon. You, come here. Right, so it's build silicon drill here, build cobalt drill over there. And considering these things are consuming a crap ton of super alloy, we can get super alloy from the beach as well. Okay, so we need 3 drills. 3 of these. So that is 3 of them. 3 of them, 3 of these, and 9 titanium. That wasn't difficult. How much power have we got? 7.9 thousand available. Okay, not going to be a problem then. Let's just do the silicon drill here. Like that. Come up here, pick silicon. There we go. And supply everything. Right, let's go. Actually moving with purpose, hurrah. I'm not sure how many more episodes we're going to get out of this series, because the map is now pretty much completely fully changed. The only thing you haven't seen me do is make frogs, and that is not difficult. You see me make frogs in the previous playthrough. I'm not sure I'm going to make you watch me do that. I may just do a crap ton of rocket spam off camera and bring you back at the end of the game, because I can't think of anything else to show you. We're literally just grinding for terraformation score now. We're literally right at the end of the game already. Super alloy, please. You supply everything. Now we need to get into this island here, apparently, to build the cobalt drill. Can we just plop it here? Are we close enough? We should be close enough here. What do you mean I don't have enough iridium rods? Oh, you absolute turd. Okay, back home we go then. And after a very quick trip back home to pick up the iridium rod, which I forgot to pick up because I'm an idiot, we're back. So as I was saying, I might very well just cut this video, and this will probably be the last one of the series, because I cannot think of anything else there is for us to do other than just wait for the terraformation index to hit maximum. The map is completely changed. It's not going to change any more than this. This is it. Desert's gone, ice mountain's gone, ocean is formed, dust cloud's gone. This is now a jungle, that's a jungle. There's a procedural wreck up here, but we don't care about those because we've got 6 million Terra tokens. There's a procedural wreck under the rest of the ship, but we don't care about, for the same reason. There's nothing in the lava zone that holds any interest, nothing here. The underground cave, it's got nothing for us. There's really nothing to do other than grind rockets, which is why I built these 3 drills. So we now actually have the ability to just spam as many rockets as I want, which is a lot of rockets, to get all the terraformation up to maximum. We've made it on top of this island. Not seeing anything here. And it's probably going to be... Oh. This little robot seems to be enjoying the view. Eating some space food. You weirdo. Terraformation task. Looking for the best possible place to install Starform Robotics autonomous terraforming technology. Last status. Processing internal data. Log. If my calculations are correct, this will, one day, become the most pleasant place in this world. I'm going to wait here then. Maybe Drone 04 will join me one day. I'm going offline. Ah. So this little dude thought that this would be the most beautiful place on the planet, and he's not wrong. And he got all sentimental, and he decided to just hang out here until someone terraformed the planet, and he was waiting for his friend to come and join him. You do you, weird robots. As the company said, they didn't think the robots were quite ready, and that's proof of concept right there. Because that guy developed a personality. I'm not seeing any loot boxes or anything up here. Or down in the middle of the island. So I think we'll just go. So there's literally nothing to do in this DLC now other than just grind the terraformation index up to 4 TTI. We're at 71.6 something GTI. We've still got one more order of magnitude to get to, and that's TTI. Now when the game first came out, you had to get that to 5 TTI. That's what we did in the original playthrough. That's since been lowered to 4, because the end game does get quite boring. All you're doing is just building machines and launching as many rockets as you can. Literally just to grind the numbers and make a number go up. So I'm going to do all that off camera, and the next time you join me will be right at the end of this DLC, because this is going to be the last episode. I'll see you guys in about 5 seconds time. And as if by magic, with the power of editing, we're back at the end of the game. Animals 341 million, insects 11 million, plants 3 million, terraforming 99%, oxygen 171 million, heat 54 million, pressure 44 million, biomass in total 356 million. We have 10 of each type of rocket in the air. It took a while, but I got there. I built some more stuff outside. I'll show you that. We'll just sit here until the ticker actually goes to 100% and we officially complete the game. It has not taken me very long to get this far. Not very long at all. Boom. There we go. 4 TTI. The game is finished. I wish it wasn't dark outside. I built some more ore crushers just to provide me with more ore. I built another bin out here to deal with the excess garbage, of which we have quite a lot. Let's just add this to here. As we see, the drones are not even able to keep up with all this, but that's okay, because I managed to do it all myself. I built a trade rocket, and with that trade rocket we used some of our 6,000 million Terra tokens to buy, what did we buy? Pressure, heat, plant and oxygen multiplier fuses. Each Tech 2 machine optimizer can deal with 8 machines, so I went up to 8 Tech 5 heaters and 8 Tech 5 drills. As you see, this is being multiplied by 1500% because of this little machine with 3 heat fuses. This is being increased by 1500% because there's 3 pressure fuses in there somewhere. And I built these tree things here. And they're also being multiplied by 1950% apparently. So that's what I did just to boost the final bit of numbers up. Suddenly remembered that fuses exist. Built some optimizers, maxed all that out. I built a lot more habitats so we could get more bee larvae to do more bee rockets. All of our little animals are grown up. Here's the big boy we made. This was apparently size 4, maximum size. But if we look over here, we have some more animals. I did not make these gigantic Highland cow looking things. These just spawned here naturally. This is where these big boys live. And they are absolutely majestic. You can pet these as well, and you'll get DNA to make more of them. Not that I needed those. I did go looking for frogs. I found some frog eggs. We made some frogs. Here they are, not actually contributing very much. So that's how we got up to 4 TTI. And if we look in our messages, so Sentinel Corp has won the terraforming race, so they get ownership of the planet. Now Starform Robotics want us to put 15 of their robot logs in the escape rocket, and that will give us their ending. Or we can leave it on our own. Sentinel Corp want us to take explosives onto that big green ship, which is all the way down south. This one down here, and they want us to blow up some robots, and then we can get their ending. So let's just start working our way through the endings. We'll just do the normal ending, so that's where you put the logs. So we'll just do the planet once and for all. Escape the planet on your own without notifying anyone. Try your luck in the infinity of the universe. We'll drop a save before we do this. Sometimes someone has to take control of their destiny and not let anyone dictate their life. Choosing to free yourself from all external pressures can be the riskiest choice. But it can be the most rewarding of all. Again, I do wish that the Planet Crafter had better end scenes. And by the miracle of reloading the save, we're back. So let's put the drone logs in here. 5, 10, 15. And now we can leave the planet with Starform Robotics. Trust their word to make you a terraformation expert working for them. Thank you for your help. Welcome to Starform Robotics. We've taken care of all legal requirements. You are now a proud member of our team. Let's work together for a better future and fight against Sentinel Corp. There we go, that's the robotics ending. That was the big green ship disgorging all its robots so they can terraform the planet on our behalf. Now, to get the Sentinel Corp ending, we're going to have to go on a journey all the way back to the big green ship, because we have to blow up enough robots there that they'll be happy with us. We may see some more little animals that have spawned in on their own along our little journey. I believe some of the little trilobite the little weird guys spawn here. Where are they? They're usually around here somewhere. There they are. These dudes. So these guys spawn here on this little island. I think that these corals have actually been regrowing mushrooms. Because I came here a little while ago and there were quite a few mushrooms here. Whether or not it's ones that the drones have not picked yet, or whether it's that they actually respawn, I do not know. But I suspect that they may be regrowing slowly over time. There's our destination all the way over there. Sorry for vertical sufferers. Should have warned you we were jumping off a cliff. And just down here are more of these little dudes. So they also spawn down here. It has not taken me very long to get to 4 TTI. As soon as I remembered that fuses existed and made more machines and the fuses to go with them, it just went absolutely crazy. Very, very easy. Alright, here we are. And Sentinel Corp want us to blow up these robots. You don't need special explosions for these, just any will do it. Right, that should keep them happy. Let's go back and see if it's open to the final ending. Lots of naturally spawning butterflies all over this place now. It's very nice. I haven't checked in the cave. I don't know if anything spawns in the cave. I'm assuming there's some animals in there. Yes, indeed. That was enough explosions to get the final ending. Leave the planet with Sentinel Corporation. Trust their word. Trust their word to will reunite you with your family. I know they're French, but there's no excuse for that shoddiness of writing. This DLC has been out long enough that that typo should have been fixed. And there's the Sentinel Corp. Congratulations, you did the wise choice, dear Planet Crafter. Little bit passive-aggressive there. Sometimes the best thing to do is to choose your own interest over whimsical nonsense. You chose the smartest option and we will keep our word. It's time for you to reunite with your family. Alright, so the evil Sentinel Corp actually let us go. Apparently, it takes 2 planets to have your sentence commuted. So that was the end of the Humble DLC. If we do want to go to the other planets, what we do, you deconstruct the extraction rocket and you build an interplanetary travel rocket, which is very easy. We can make all that. Same as we did to get here. We can then go to Selenia or Aqualis, and we'll probably do that at some point on this channel. By the time that happens, God knows how many more DLCs are coming out. Just about a week after I recorded this, the Toxicity, another new planet was released, and that was planet number 5. There's Prime God, and of course we left Prime when it was about 6 TTI. Everything keeps running on your previous planet, so Prime has gone up to 40 TTI, Humble's at 4.37. As you see, there's still all of this. This is 5.0 OC System TI, and we're only at 178 SP, so that's an order of magnitude and then times 5 to get that. But you'll get that quickly because remember, all these are multiplied together, so as soon as we start working on Selenia, that times that will put this up really quick, and then you'll unlock things like the Tech 5 jetpack and Tech 2 rockets and Tech 2 rocket engines and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, Cosmic Quartz. That's something else that happened. All these Cosmic Quartzes suddenly started opening. I don't know where the nearest one is, but all these Cosmic Quartz plants are suddenly available for harvest. Not that they do very much. it just gives you one cosmic quartz, which you then break down into random crystals. Not that we actually needed crystals, because, you know... Oh, I can see one there. Because the loot boxes in this game are leveled, and we came here at max level, we got crystals galore right from the start of the game. Yet all these little plants that we've been finding all the way through the game are now available for collection. As I said, it doesn't really aid us in any way, shape or form. We can make pulsar crystals. Sometimes you get single gigantic asteroids that drop, and they drop crystals as well. Or we can import them from Planet Prime. I didn't even build the import-export rocket and the automated storage that goes with that to automate links between planets. We just put this in the cosmic quartz box. So yeah, that was Planet Humble. Next time we'll probably do Selenia at some point. There's all these things. This is the selenium that we saw. There's the Tech 2 recycling machine. So you find that as a blueprint on Selenia, and that is the Tech 2 version of the little manual shredder thing that deconstructs things into their base elements. But the Tech 2 one, you can automate it, because it's got input and output hoppers, so the drones can automate the breakdown of things, which is fantastic. There is a mega dome. That is literally a mega dome. It's an absolutely enormous habitat. So that's really quite cool. I like Selenia a lot. There's a lot of story there. There wasn't really too much story on Humble. There was the Robot Corp that landed on that ship, and they tried to terraform the planet with robots. Sentinel Corp sent a couple of agents to disrupt them, and that worked. Solar radiation killed the rest of the robots. Then some more people, smugglers down there, tried to enter the planet to loot all the broken down robots. But some of the robots over that way were still operational, and they shot their ship down. And that's it. That's all the lore that there is here. But I like how much this map changes. I love the fact that that entire mountain melts and it forms these rivers, which then destroy the desert. I really do like Humble. So come back and we'll do Selenia at some point in the future. But until then, this has been the Planet Crafter. Do look after yourself, and I'll speak to you again soon.